Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about tumor-specific antibodies and their different conjugates. By the way, before we get started, this is actually one of my favorite videos to create because I found this information extremely, interesting and also fun to think about. Like the fact that we can actually talk about things like this in science is brilliant. So let's just not waste any time. In short, these antibodies are going to be binding to the tumor antigens, and the natural killer cells are going to be recognizing the FC regions. Now, this is going to be activating the NK cells, which is going to be killing the tumor cells. So let me try to explain it. So first of all, we're going to be having definitely antibodies. We're going to be having the FAB region and the FC region. So basically, it's like this. It's in this shape, right? So when we're talking about this structure, the Fab regions are going to be identifying those antigens, and then we've got the FC region is actually empty. There's nothing bound to it. What is going to be happening is that this FC region is going to get bound by the CD16, which is a natural killer specific receptor. So what is going to be happening here is that this natural killer cell is now going to be inducing the enzymes that it uses and induces to kill those tumor cells. So this is very important. Basically, this is an indirect connection between the natural killer cells and the tumor cells. Simply, these antibodies are going to be facilitating as middlemen for this death. Next, we're going to be talking about the toxins. Now, toxins can be bound to those antibodies. Just like we mentioned, the Fab regions are going to be identifying and binding to the epitopes. However, the FC region is going to be empty. What is happening here is that we are going to be binding toxins to those FC regions, and when these Fab regions bind to the tumor antigens, which are very highly specific, by the way, I'd like to point that out. Now, so what is going to be happening is that when it binds, this toxin is going to be exerting its effect, therefore killing these tumor cells. The last, but definitely not the least, we've got the ribonuclide, and this can be bound to the antibodies, just like the toxins that we mentioned in the previous part. So we've got this ribonuclide that is going to be bound to the antibody and by the FC region, and the Fab regions are going to be identifying these tumor antigens. Now, this is going to be killing the tumor cells and also their neighboring cells, by the way, by radiation. So this concludes today's episode from this series and this playlist. I'd like to thank all of you guys for watching. This has been Ali from This has been Ali from B Biology. I'm not going to edit that part out.